went from Chicago, or close to Chicago, to that ghetto gas station, went through Indiana, and finally, Michigan. Too bad Detroit's on the other side of Michigan, so I have 200 and some miles to go, which fortunately is like fucking a lot of hours, like 2 hours, no, 3 hours, like 3 hours to get to Detroit. And well, fuck, there's nothing to do but keep up driving. I haven't had food except my beef jerky that tasted like shit and some chocolate, but it's enough to keep me going. And yeah, I got some Pringles, some cookies. I need some tea actually. I should go get some tea. So yeah, that's my next stop, tea. Weird. You can't see from here, but that guy has California plates. I don't know if he lives in Michigan or he just drove all the way from California like I did. I mean, I did it in 4 days, which is pretty good, you know. I'm proud of myself. Not 4 days. When I left Wednesday. It's Sunday, and I'm almost in Detroit. And you know, I partied the whole way in Denver and Vegas. I guess those are my two only stops really. But once I'm in Detroit, I'm kind of more open to do whatever I want. So, you know, I'll spend like a week here, see how it goes, and then on the road again. And in Michigan, every single tree is still dead. And the sky has been dead. But I just talked to my friend Fufo. He says that it was sunny all day, that it was actually pretty hot but super windy. And cool news, or well, good news, cool news, whatever you want to call it, for myself, because I'm still hungry as fuck. I'm gonna meet him at his house since it's on the way to Detroit anyway. I'm just gonna go to his place, have some dinner, and relax for 20-30 minutes, maybe even an hour. And then drive to Detroit, and I'll probably make it to Detroit 9:30 or 10. And my friend James wants me to party with him right as soon as I get to Detroit. And then a funeral tomorrow. Being on the road, it's not hard work, it's just fun, it's busy. I mean, I've been sitting in my car for so long, but it's just fun to go somewhere. I don't know, I'm loving it. It's all I care about. And these fuckers are going super fast, so I'm just gonna follow them, because if you follow fast fuckers, they're gonna get in trouble before you do. So, you know, that's the fun part of it. Looking like that Mustang is going, just chasing him really. He's trying to go like easily over 90, so I'll just chase him for a little bit and then let him go. And that's how I stay out of trouble. And oh, he also told me that they just legalized weed in Michigan too, so I guess there's no point in being scared of like the 3 grams I have with me, which is nothing. But I mean, in other states you'll just, you know, get hardcore fucked in the ass. But apparently in Michigan is cool, and the whole West Coast is cool. So traveling is even easier nowadays, especially with the social media. This is the way to live. This is the way to live. I just made it to Fufo's place. Let's say hi. Saluda a la cámara. He lives in a big orange house. Alright, time to go eat.
Death, of course, ends a decade-long search for the man behind the 9/11 attacks. We're going to hear now from Dina Temple-Raston, who covers counterterrorism.
So, apparently Osama bin Laden just died, which, I mean, it's awesome, but at the same time could prompt attacks, blah, blah. I mean, I don't want to get into political shit in this video blog. I kind of wanted to talk more about that. I'm on my way to Detroit. Osama bin Laden died. That's I don't know, surprising news, I guess, especially since like almost everyone forgot about it. Anyway, I had fun with my friend Fufo, and I'm gonna come back to Kalamazoo to stay with him for the weekend most likely. We went to Buffalo Wild Wings, and those spicy garlic wings are so fucking good, but they fucked my stomach up so good. I mean, my mouth still smells like it, and I had them at 6 p.m. But yeah, I mean, it was fun. It was Sunday, so they were, you know, kind of crashed by 11. But yeah, now on my way to Detroit, and yeah, first thing to do in Detroit is go to my aunt's funeral. How fucking awesome, right? No, not really, but yeah, you guys know how it is. C'est la vie.
And that's what made them take a second look.
my sleepy face. I'm almost to the funeral, but I'm tired, so I barely slept last night. I mean, Fufo's couch was too small for me to sleep in. I mean, it was all crooked and shit, and I slept for like 4 hours, maybe even 5, and I haven't been sleeping at all, so... And it's supposed to be a long funeral, and no disrespect to my aunt, because I love her to death. I mean, she's dead. Ugh, redundant. But apparently it's gonna be a really long funeral, and I'm tired. Churches, especially the one that I know that she loved, because I've been there several times, is super boring, and I hope I don't sleep, but I might just have to, because, yeah, I mean, look at my sleepy face. I can barely even keep my eyes open, and with this fucking cloudy weather, yeah. Oh yeah, also Michigan looks almost the same as Minnesota. Like, all of this reminds me of Minnesota, and it's all forest and Midwest. I like it, but I could never survive the winters. The Midwest would be boring. I could never do anything. See? So, pine trees. Forever, and deer crossing out of nowhere. I haven't seen any crossing, but I've seen like 3 dead already. But yeah.
In Bush House in London.
And this is me.
So I finally made it to the church. And yeah, I'm a good 20 minutes late, but hopefully that's no problem. But yeah, now parking. It's gonna be a busy funeral. My aunt was really loved, and this double funeral because Osama is dead. But that one's also, I don't know. It's scary, but okay. Need to find parking, and yeah, rest in peace, mi tia reina. So insanity. Complete insanity. That's all I can say. This is where I used to live. I lived there for a year. It hasn't really changed much. And the funeral was like a lot of crazy emotions. I mean, I didn't think I was gonna cry, and I don't like to show that many emotions on camera, but holy shit. I mean, I cried and cried and cried. And it was like a double whammy because my cousin also died. And I just feel so bad for my uncle. He loved my aunt so much. It's just crazy. And then it kind of, how my family is so crazy, it just became a party celebrating that my aunt left us, I guess. And it went from complete sheer sadness to utmost joy that we were all together again. And it's not even all of us. It's just like 8 of us, which is like not even a fifth of my family, extended family in Mexico. But it was just magnificent at the most. And well, I made it all the way to Woodhaven, which is like south of Detroit on the suburbs. That's where my best friend in Michigan lives, right across the street. My friend James. But yeah, I'm tired as hell. I mean, besides just not sleeping and like driving everywhere, I just went through so much emotion, family gathering, and there's still more to come, and I don't even know what to do. But yeah, I wish more of my family were here, but I got so much more to say, and I completely just fucking blank when I have this camera in front of me. This is just weird, but I'm trying to get used to it. Keep doing it. So you can barely tell anymore, but see that cheek? It's super swollen. What happened is I just have like an abscess on my tooth, and this happened yesterday, and now I gotta go to the dentist and spend $930 because I don't have insurance, and I'm still in the middle of nowhere in Michigan. I mean, this is the building where I'm going to. Not too shabby, but it's actually nice in there, and I'm spending $930 to get my tooth fixed. I was gonna pay $300 to get it removed, but yeah, it's been a trip. Besides this tooth, been hanging out with my friends from high school, and it's weird that they're still here. There's nothing to do in this town. Like, you have to drive more than 20 minutes to do anything at all, and unless where you go is nothing that you would think. I don't know. It's Michigan. It's not the place to be. That's all I'm saying, people. Michigan is really not the place to be. Just got out of the dentist. My lips all puffy and shit. You know, I mean, can anyone see that? I don't know. Root canal sucked. I gotta go back here on Monday, which ruins all my plans. See, I can't even talk because my mouth is so numbed up, but I can't even talk. But it ruins my plans to go on Monday to Chicago, so now I gotta stay in Michigan. And wow, I'm not even gonna talk anymore because I can't hear myself. I sound like I'm fucking retarded. So yeah, I'm just gonna go home and like try to like take a nap or something because holy shit, that was a trip. Yeah, yeah. Uh, all right. Well, it's time to drive to Kalamazoo now, and leaving my uncle and my family behind. They got shit to do anyway. But anyway, I'm going from Kalamazoo back to here because I have the dentist appointment, and then after that, I gotta go to Chicago again, which is in 5 hours. I mean, no more like long road tripping for a while, but I'm still on the road again, finally, and you can still see my cheeks a little bit swollen, but not that much. So this is where my friend Fufo lives, and we fucking drank so much last night. It was one of his roommate's birthdays, and went out and shit, got wasted, and I got mad with him. I don't remember why, but I slept in my car, and yeah, it wasn't that comfortable. I couldn't put the seats down or anything, but yeah, super stupid that I fought with him. But now we're all good, so I don't know, just funny shit. But it's ghetto as fuck here. I think like his neighbors are drug dealers. Um, and I'm not trying to say like I don't even know, but it's ghetto as shit here. I mean, rent is less than $300 for him. That has nothing to do with anything. But all the houses are for rent. All the houses look like this basically. Like they're getting run down. But yeah, that's Michigan for you. And yeah. So awesome news, everyone. Being sarcastic. I just got out of the dentist. There's my car. But I was driving this van, my uncle's van. He's gone. He went to my cousin's house all the way in West Michigan in Grand Rapids. But the dentist wants to see me on Wednesday now, which means that I gotta stay in this shithole. Sorry, Woodhaven, you are a shithole. But I gotta stay here till Wednesday, which means that I'm missing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday time that I could be spending in Chicago, really. But well, gotta get this fixed. Even though it's the swelling's down, everything's almost dead. But yeah. So I left my uncle's house already, and now I'm headed to the dentist. And after the dentist, I'm gonna go play some disc golf, and then head to Chicago. I think make it there for a fun Wednesday night. I enjoy my time in Michigan. It's a shitty state, but hey, my friends made it fun. My family made it easier. I didn't say bye to Tony, my cousin. I wish I did. And well, now I'm gonna see my cousin Steve and my friend Juan one more time, and then back to the adventure on the road. And I'm excited for it. Minnesota's gonna be insane, and then the rest is just gonna be more solo time, and it'll be more fun. But yeah, hold on, I gotta make a right here to the dentist, and oh yeah, peace. There's 7-Eleven. That's where the dentist is, at the 7-Eleven. Okay, I'm picking Blazo, who I'm disc golfing with, picking at his uncle's house, who is apparently a millionaire. So all the houses around here are like next to a lake, and they're really nice. And I can't talk because I feel like my lip is so fat because I just came out of the dentist. But yeah, some disc golf in Michigan, and then goodbye Michigan. It was nice being in this state. And it's over there to the right, I guess. Yeah, that big house on the right. Weather's so much nicer. Police is still not showing up. There he is. He's got this golf thing in the middle of fucking forest. My buddy Blazo. And following Juan. I'm staying one more night in Michigan and then off to off to Chicago and then Minneapolis. It's fucking gorgeous out here. But hot as balls. So finally on my way to Chicago. It's Thursday, it's a little bit past 11 a.m. I have coffee with me and nothing else. I'm finally leaving Michigan and the trees are starting to bloom. It's way nicer out. I could have stayed and played more disc golf, but seriously, it's been more than a week in Michigan and I need to get out. I'm going straight to the Art Institute in Chicago and yes, I intend to do the Ferris Bueller thing, you know, zoom into the picture, zoom into me, zoom into the picture, zoom into me. And yeah, I mean, I had a great night last night with Juan. Had some Buffalo Wild Wings, which completely destroyed my stomach. So I could barely sleep from stomach cramps. But hey, I fucking love Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm gonna eat them, even though, you know, they're like super bad for your stomach. But yeah, it should be like 3 hours till I get to Chicago. And then I'm gonna spend my day walking around Chicago, you know, beautiful city. From there, I'm going to Minnesota. Some trees are still fucking naked, but most of them, it's all green now. It's nice.